Day 5 in North American, United States race course. I don't know how long I could go on, but every time I do this course, it gets to the worst of me. It feels like I'm becoming an American NASCAR racer. Send help. Send food. Send water. Actually, scratch that. Make it beer. Oh gosh, I'm becoming one of those people. I'm just sitting here, watching cars race. Betting on them. Yelling at them. What have I become? I'm a monster. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and that kind of perfectly expresses what's going on with this series so far, but nonetheless, I'm still enjoying it. Welcome back to another episode of Mickey Speedway USA, though. Last time, victory vehicles was the thing. Victory vehicles definitely got me for sure, but not in ways you'd think. In this episode, this might give me the way you think. Frantic Finale. Since this is a game made by Rare, there's gotta be that one challenge. That one challenge to put your skills to test. For Banjo-Kazooie, it was Quintilda's Quiz. For Donkey Kong Country, King K. Rool. For Donkey Kong 64, King K. Rool. For Diddy Kong, Whiz Pig. And for this game, Frantic Finale, and probably the toughest choruses you'll ever see in your entire life. Yikes. Well, before I do that though, I'm not gonna do it as Minnie Mouse. There's one other girl we need to take care of, and since we started with Donald first, might as well start and end it off with Daisy. The duck, not the Nintendo character. Don't get those two confused now. Just remember, one of them was associated with things you should not associate any character with. Meanwhile, the duck is just a duck. Now, I'm gonna be brutally honest. Well, not so much brutally, because you've seen the tracks in action. You've seen it all in action, and how it likes to torture me for some reason. But out of the courses, the cups, not very good at this one. Not good at this one at all. So you can see I only have a gold. I don't have platinum for that one. This course is brutal. The most brutal thing you'll ever see. You can already tell by the preview there's going to be a bunch of obstacles and a bunch of places to fall off. If you're into that sort of thing, well, here you go. This might be even more tougher than some of the courses in Mario Kart 8 combined because of the physics of this game. I'm looking forward to this, but at the same time I'm nervous because I played a little bit of this and I can already tell you, it's not going to be pretty. Well, I guess you could say Aloha to Lilo and Stitch because we're going to Hawaii first. And maybe Aloha Link signatures will pop up. Wait, wrong Hawaii. So I'm going amateur mode. I feel this is my best course of action. It's slow and I'll be able to at least relax because I've been really tense. I really have been. And I just want to... I really have. Even though... Oh, okay. I was about to say, even though watch it still screw me over, but... At least the good news is I won't have to race so much, and actually, I was about to say, maybe I might do well. Oh, I was about to say, well, at least the good news is, here on Amateur, I can at least avoid the coconuts. Not really the case here, is it? Oh, I avoided the baseball, though. Yeah, the main gimmick of Frantic Finale is that there's going to be something in the way that's going to make it quite challenging. For this, it's going to be the coconuts. And the ocean, if you're not careful. Because the ocean, yeah, believe it or not, can actually screw you over if you're not careful, much like the coconuts. And I'm surprised no one's... Maybe I should have done the mini for this one. Knowing Daisy would have been a little bit easier, but I got so scared! I got so scared of Frantic Finale and how much torture this game has been giving me because I haven't played this game in a while, and on top of that, stuff like that for me happens. Those two gimmicks combined are just giving me big pains right now. I don't know why, but it is. It definitely is. Well, at least the good news isn't coming out on top right now, but that's not going to be the case for the upcoming courses. No, okay, fine. I did mention I'm not really good, so we're going on this. Although, actually, I could have done this one specifically on intermediate because... Oh, I thought that... Oh, I thought it was the final lap. I'm so used to intermediate courses, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really just used to intermediate courses. The thing this is kind of... Well, you get the point. You see intermediate, which is kind of a medium thing. It's still a little bit challenging. Professional, ooh, yeah, super challenging. Amateur, not so much challenging. In fact, they're far behind. So, if anything, doing this here is kind of a blessing. Because if it was intermediate, ooh, can you imagine me in this game right now? Can you imagine me in this game? Wait, why did you give me this? I don't see anyone, unless I accidentally bumped to the coconuts or go into the ocean. That's weird. You can touch the very shallow part of the water here in Hawaii, and the game would still count it as a fumble, and you have to respond something. Weird, right? Well, I don't feel satisfied with this at all, but it's my only choice because if I go to intermediate, you probably know I would have been raging really hard. I've been doing it a lot recently, especially with the courses I know. These ones, I have unlocked, well, I was supposed to say not too long ago, but I unlocked it when I did the playthrough at Mickey Speedway USA years ago, so a little less than the other courses. This game is almost 20 years old. I've had it for 20 years. So, I want to say at least in terms of Frantic Finale, because I think I unlocked it back in like 2010 maybe? For 9 years. Because I never knew how to lock it. Or rather, I knew how to get the other pieces. Just that last piece in Victory Vehicles was kind of hard to find. It really was. But now that I have it, it's not a problem. But this might be an issue because we're heading to Oregon next. Oregon has that bridge towards the end. And if I'm not careful, that could be the ending grace for me, to be honest. I'll actually get into this. I have a bunch of tokens, so I'm not worried about this at all. I like how Daisy is like the only one with a nice stroll. And meanwhile, the other characters are just suffering for their lives. It's like... No, Daisy had the cakewalk because I was so scared of this course. On any other courses. Wait, what? I didn't get hit by anything. Nah. Maybe I'm just mistaken, but... You'll see happens in a second why I don't like this at all. Okay, well, you know what? At least the good news is, even though I'm in 6th, it shouldn't be that big of a deal to come back. Unless I bump. Alright, Pete, I need... Pete! What are you doing? Pete! Pete, I get your pain, but come on! Dude, even on amateur, there's still that part. It's like, nope. You ain't getting that. How do I cut you off? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll do that. I'll make sure you're not in the way. This part of the course, I don't like. I don't like the bridge part. The bridge part always scares me whenever I do this because it's so narrow. One screw up can get you entirely... Yeah, one screw up and you're done for. Like, in terms of your first place, whatever place. You can kiss that goodbye. Pretty much. Oh, we actually might be getting full tokens for the first time, so that'll be interesting. Oh, ah! Alright, well, I'll get this one, and then... Let's head back on the track and not... Wow, even on amateur, I'm finding some ways to get frustrated at this game. I need you guys to move out of the way. Oh, thank goodness, okay. Well, we got first in that one. Okay, this might actually be my first time. Get it first. My first time I actually might get platinum on this series. That'd be pretty cool if I did, even though unfortunately it has to be on amateur. It's just, again, in my defense, this is a scary course on any other difficulties. Intermediate especially can also be scary if you're not careful. So that's why I did amateur, so they can kind of narrow down the courses and kind of see where it leads to and not mess up as much. But the next one, admittedly, is going to be easier, in my opinion, than Oregon. Though there is going to be some things about it that might make it a bit more difficult, but I'm not really too worried about it because not a lot of it in this one. And that is Texas, y'all! Boy, in Texas! Is it me, or is it funny that some of the most well-known Disney celebrities originating from Texas? You got Selena Gomez, you got Debbie Ryan, you got Demi Lovato. Okay, Debbie Ryan not really that known, but still. And Brian Hull. Okay, I know that Brian Hull isn't actually associated with Disney. He's done Disney voice acting, but that's as far as that goes. But he's worked with Disney before, you know what I mean. Oh, that's what he says when he gets hit by something, Daisy puts in. Not when Daisy gets hit by something. Oh, okay. Okay, that at least makes me feel a little bit better. Ah, Dylan's frustration is so good. Especially in the game. And then crap like that happens, and I get back to frustrating! Oh, you just have to hold the button! You don't have to implement any other things, and I cost myself myself. I'm not realizing that anytime sooner. Game! I mean, I should be happy that I'm getting 8 points, but still! Ooh, that was a nice snipe. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? That was actually a really cool snipe, not gonna lie. It just went diagonal, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play along. I'm gonna be brutally honest, I'm just gonna play along. Oh, thank you, Goofy, for falling for that. Oh! What? Did you see that? Did you see that? Donald pushed me into the thing and... Who wants to be in the fist for me? Oh, I really don't care about Platinum, I'm not gonna lie. I just want points, and it's been screwing me over, so I'm happy. I'm happy with third. I'm really honestly happy with third. At least I'm not Minnie. This game so far has been triggering me and trolling me. I was having fun with... Don't get me wrong. I'm still having fun with the game. But with stuff like what happens, it's so messed up. It really is. It's like... It's so messed up. It's like, why do you even bother sometimes? But it's like, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like I've mentioned so many times, don't think that I'm frustrated because the game is rigged. It's honestly kind of not, although it has been proving itself otherwise. But it's still fun. I'm still enjoying it. I really am. Don't think I'm not having fun with this game, because it's a game I've been wanting to redo for a while, and I'm glad I'm doing it now, of all times. And if you thought that was brutal, which, lesson learned, never call anything easy in Frantic Finale ever again, this is going to be a big train wreck. Colorado, where the wall is your best friend, and everything else, you fall off. Good luck getting back to where you were. This is a nice long climb from there. Easily one of the most annoying, one of the most brutal, one of the most challenging, for the worst, courses, not only in Mickey Speedway USA, but racing games in general. I've played so many difficult courses that I've been able to conquer. Mario Kart 8. Some of the courses, difficult, yes, but I was able to tackle them pretty well. Crash Nitro Cars. There were a couple courses that I had problems with, but for the most part I'm able to get through them, minus a couple. But this, for some reason, no. No matter what you do, screwed. Because as you saw right there, I think I was in third. I was in third. Oh, that was gonna fall off. And now look where I am. Fifth. Well, because I cut someone off. If you fall off once, good luck getting back to where you were. It is that brutal. Now, the good news is, on amateur... Okay, amateur is kind of a blessing and a curse. Blessing because they're slow enough where it doesn't affect you all that much. But curse because it's kind of insulting that they go perfectly in line. And you don't. It's so stupid. It really, really is. Also, that shortcut, don't even bother taking it. Don't even bother taking it. It's not worth your time. At all. Anything, this is just a big slap in the face. Any of you do make it? Yeah. Just everything about this course. Everything about this course. I've been playing it for so long. I hate it. One of my least favorite, the worst course. Just because of the brutality that it presents to you. Even if you're good at this game and you somehow mess up, it's just laughs in your face. It really just does that. Not that this game's already been laughing in my face, mind you, because there have been so many cases where I could have had so many good items, and all I get is the baseball. I'm sorry, but isn't it being in like the least likely places, the least favorable places, like 5th and 6th, supposed to give you good items? But no, my luck with this entire game so far, I'm sorry if I'm rambling on for too long, has been 2nd place. Because baseball chucker. And nothing else. I'm just so lucky right now. Because I have been doing this for way too long. The recording time of this is 38 minutes. Most of it on Colorado. Most of it on Colorado. Amateur mode. Stupid. Unbelievably unforgiving. Well, I remember in my original playthrough, I hated it so much that I just had to quit the course and just go straight to the time trial thing. I am just so thankful that I don't have to worry about that anymore. This course can suck it. I don't know what to say afterwards. I really don't know what to say. I really don't. Still fun. I keep saying that every time, don't I? Wow, Minnie actually got 0 points the whole time. Still a good game. I still enjoy it. Brings back a little bit of childhood, whether it's good or bad. But this is just a big pain in the ass. It really is. This whole cup is pain in the ass. Hawaii, not so bad. I think, if anything, Hawaii is like the easiest out of the courses. Oregon, scary. Texas, frustrating. Colorado, ungodly annoying. Just saying. That doesn't mean it's a bad course at all. It's a good course. And you know they made it so challenging and tough. When even I'm having problems with it on amateur. It's that tough. It really is. Now, I unfortunately don't think I'm going to get the ending to this. I'd be surprised if I actually did. No, that's what I thought, okay. But what I will show off now is the ending after this rolls by. The ending is also worth noting because it kind of wraps up nicely what the whole plot is. That's it is because unfortunately I don't think I have the skills to actually get to the ending. I have learned. So once this is done, go ahead and roll the ending as well as the credits. And once you've completed that, depending on how many gold platinum trophies you have access to unlocking the mirror mode, which is every single course in reverse. Yeah, imagine me doing all these courses in reverse. If I were this mediocre-ish, no, I'm still good, but game just... Imagine this in mirror mode. And that's where most of those cheats come from, the ones I mentioned, the negative coins, the digital speedometer, the tiny racers, and the ability to disable the boost pads. A lot of those come from the mirror mode. And if you get Platinum Trophy, specifically in Frantic Finale, which, I'm gonna say this right off the bat, if you do get Platinum, you are a god at this game, and I respect you, but at the same time, I kinda hate you, because... You belong in the Mickey Speedway USA World Championship of some sort. There is one in the near future, because, oh my gosh. It's brutal. It's definitely brutal, but if you do that, you get Ludwig von Drake, who is a speed demon, but in exchange, everything else is terrible. I will say, just to put it in a nutshell, he has an incredible machine. And then the credits roll. It's the same thing as the introduction. It's just them racing around the track. So if you felt like you're missing out on the credits, you're not really. It's just stuff alongside the beginning thing. It's not really a worth it credit. So if you don't get it, don't worry about it. It's not that great of a reward, in my opinion. Now, if it was like something else, I probably wouldn't have mind like just doing this, but since it's that, I don't think it's worth it just playing the game constantly just to get frustrated for good credits. I love not getting credits at all. This is what it looks like. But nonetheless, that is all the courses in Mickey Speedway USA. I'm sad, kind of. Not for this one. Ugh, anything for this one. But for frickin' vehicles, freeway phobia, motorway mania, and traffic troubles, despite the fact that there were some kind of frustrating times, there were also some fun ones. It's kind of a nice balance. Again, minus Frantic Finale. I've learned to actually despise the course now. That means I can finally relieve myself. And next time on Mickey Speedway USA, we'll be taking a look at the contest mode. Something else, and I don't mind if I lose in that one because it doesn't matter. So, if there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check them out in the playlist down in the description below, behind the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. With all that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and it's been almost 45 minutes recording. Frantic Finale, you frantically made my happiness almost go away. But luckily he's come back now. So until we meet again, do remember that cliffs are bad. You should not jump off of them. And do remember to take care.